Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new channel. My name's Matt and about a year ago I made a massive decision. I took a huge risk and I quit my job. I left a reliable, stable, reasonably well paid but massively over demanding role to launch my own exterior cleaning business here in Buckinghamshire. Now, 12 months down the line we are still going and still smiling. So what I've decided to do is document my journey here on YouTube and take you guys along for the ride. So what is the channel going to be all about? Primarily, it's going to be some very satisfying pressure washing videos. It's going to be before and afters, time lapses, slow-mos, transformations of people's property. But it's also going to be about how I've gone about building my business. It's certainly not going to be a blueprint on how to start a business, nor an exterior cleaning business for that matter, but it's going to be about how I've done it. It's going to be real jobs, real customers, and ultimately I want to answer two questions. One, was it all worth it? And two, is it profitable? So if you like that sort of content, please do me a huge favour, whack that subscribe button, like, share, all of that good stuff, and join me as we go from police officer to pressure washer. Now check out this driveway from last week. It was absolutely filthy. It was black, covered in black spot, white spot, weeds and moss everywhere. These walls had certainly seen better days. Customers said that it was laid about 15 years ago and had never been cleaned. I believe them. There was oil stains fading. But the layout of the drive was actually really interesting because half of it was completely flat and it was a pleasure to clean. But this second half was on a killer slope running down to this very narrow drainage point. It was already blocked, but I certainly made it worse. So take in this before image. These steps get a nice little freshen up as well. And see if we can get this driveway back to its original glory. And there we have the halfway point, or so I thought. But what a colour transformation that is. Every single weed, every little bit of moss, all of that black and white spot has been removed with that chemical treatment. That treatment was sodium hypochlorite, which you can put on with an X-Jet or something similar to remove all the black and white spot, but for the concentration I went on neat, and that took me an hour. I was laughing at this point, thinking I'd be home by lunch. That wasn't the case. A little bit of mess there on the pavement to clear up after, but look at this difference between the side I've done and the side I haven't. That's a real indication of just how filthy it was. So join me as we tackle this killer downslope with the very narrow drainage point, and I will add at this point now, I did fully unblock the drain after. Enjoy. And there we go, we are all complete. Here's the before and after. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, if you have lasted this long and if you like this sort of thing, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. and I'll see you on the next one. Many thanks.